With competitor-based repricing, we have a unique two-stage approach to give you the power and flexibility. The StreetPricer radar has a high-throughput connection to eBay, and it operates in two stages: scanning, which is the discovery of suspects and competitors, and tracking, which keeps track of price movements and quantities of your competitors during auto pricing. Scanning. We scan eBay every day to look for listings from other sellers that may compete with yours. Our rate of scanning is 10,000 of your SKUs per day. So if you have under 10,000 SKUs in your eBay store, any new competing listings from other sellers will be picked up within 24 hours after they're listed. If you have more than 10,000 SKUs, let's say 25,000 SKUs, it will take approximately 2.5 days to complete one cycle of your inventory. So how does our radar pick up suspects and competitors? Based on item-specific data or search keywords of your listings, the StreetPricer radar scans eBay regularly to look for listings that may be potential competitors. We try to find listings from other sellers that also use the same product data, or those that fit the criteria from the search keywords. We look at the UPC, EAN, MPN, ISBN, EPID, and if you sell on eBay Motors, the IPN as well. Those fields are collectively known as GTIN, which stands for Global Trade Item Number. When UPC is not available, we look at the brand, SKU, or custom label. If you use GTIN product codes, and so do the other sellers, our radar will pick up competitors, and it is relatively straightforward. If either you or the other sellers don't use product codes on the listings, then we can use keywords provided by you, such as these: Samsung Galaxy S20 256GB gray, which is equivalent to using keywords to search for items on eBay. Sometimes, even with identical product codes, we may still end up with listings that are not what we want to compete with. For example, if you're selling a twin pack, you will have the same UPC as another listing which is a single pack. That's why suspects are assigned a score according to their relevance and subject to a series of filters, such as the price range and the blacklister filter. The filters are there to reduce the noise to save you time and reduce the chances of false positives. The filters are located under Settings and Radar and AutoLock. The first filter is the price range. For example, with a plus or minus 50% filter, if your item's current price is $100, then only listings with a price between $50 and $150 will come onto the radar. The rest will be filtered out. Further down, you can also direct our radar to only look at listings from a nominated list of sellers, known as the blacklist. During a radar scan, the listings that fit within the scanning criteria will be labeled as suspects. Suspects are possible competitors. If a suspect is positively identified, it then becomes a competitor, and we will start auto pricing against it. When we do competitor-based auto repricing, we only auto price against competitors, not suspects. How do we turn a suspect into a competitor? You will see on the eBay Listings tab, there is a suspect column. If you click on the number of suspects, it will take you to the radar screen, which shows all the suspects for that item. On the left-hand side is your item. On the right-hand side is the list of suspects. With each suspect, you can choose to either compete or don't compete. When you click Compete, you're adding this suspect onto the competitor's list. In our terminology, our radar has locked onto this item relative to yours. For the ones that you click Don't Compete, we'll let them go and never show you again. You can operate this screen efficiently by using our page-wide toggle. For example, you can default all suspects to compete and highlight the exclusions. Alternatively, you can default all suspects to Don't Compete and highlight the ones you do want to compete with. If you have a large number of listings, you would be thinking, so do I have to do this manually for every item in my store? The answer is, of course not. We have a feature called AutoLock, which compares the product codes of your listings to the suspect items. When AutoLock sees a data match, it will also look at the price of the suspect. If the price is within range, it will lock onto the suspect automatically and turn them into competitors, which will save you a lot of time. This price sensitivity can be changed to suit your eBay store. Tracking. Once a listing is tagged as a competitor, its price and quantity available are refreshed every time when an auto price job is run. That's why when you set your auto price job to run at a certain hour, it always takes some time to finish, depending on the size of your eBay store and how many competitors your listings have locked onto. Thanks for watching. For more videos, visit our YouTube channel or visit our website. Reach out to us and we'll get back to you.